Right, so as you can see here, we have a main method defined, but look at this, see this red squiggly line? We already have a bug here, okay? And that's because we are missing a return statement here. Because this is an int, we need to actually return an int. So for now, let's go ahead and say return. We're gonna use the return keyword, return 0. There we go, don't forget our semicolon. And if all that works, it should just work how we expect. So as you can see, yeah, look at that. The red squiggly line is going away, so our compiler error is gone. That's awesome. Now we have a C program that does nothing. It just returns 0. What we want to be able to do though is print hello world, of course. So let's go ahead and let's run the printf function that we have. So we'll do printf, there we go, printf, open parenthesis, and we'll put what we want to put here. So we can just say, let's say hello. There we go, we have hello. Let's give it our new line here. Close the quote, close the parenthesis, close the semicolon. There we go. Now we have printf, so that looks a lot better now. Hey, check that out. But do you see the problem here? Look at this yellow line. You see this little yellow squiggly line? That's because we're implicitly defining this function. We haven't defined this function anywhere. So let's go ahead and make room up here. Let's move the code down a little bit, put a couple new lines in there. And now that we've done that, we can go up here and we can do a pound include. So we're gonna pull in a header file that will define this function for us. We can pull in, we're gonna use this notation, not quotes, we're gonna use this, which is gonna look for our system library, and we're gonna pull in standard IO, stdio dot h. Go ahead and close this, we don't need the semicolon here, and if we did everything right, go ahead and see what happens. Hey, look at this, this is cool. That yellow line is going away because there's no longer a warning. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and save this file. Now the file's been saved, we can go ahead and we can compile this code and actually run it and hope that it works. So to compile this code, of course, we're at our bash prompt. We can run cc, the name of the code that we had. So it was main.c. So we had main.c. Let's go ahead and give it a -o of main. So now we're writing it to a file called main, and the compiler will compile it, assuming there's no errors. It'll work just fine. We'll have a new file in our directory called, that's right, /main. So let's go ahead and run /main. As you can see, it prints hello. Hey, that's super cool. And then the prompt shows up on the next line because of that new line we emitted. So it works. We were able to compile it just fine. We can also, just for good measure, because we're on the shell, we can echo $? And then we will get, of course, 0 because we return 0 at the end of our code. So there you go. That's hello world in C.